Can a GPT help you find your startup's next funding round or maybe your first funding round? Let's talk about that. If you're new here, what's going on? My name is Jordan Wilson. I'm the host of Everyday AI. We're a daily live stream podcast and free daily newsletter helping everyday people learn generative AI and how we can all leverage it. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this or what you want to see next. But also, please go to youreverydayai.com and sign up for that free daily newsletter. All right, so each day we kind of do this thing called AI in 5. Sometimes it goes a little longer than 5 minutes. I don't think it will today. But today on the show, we talked about how, we had an expert guest come on and tell us how VCs can better use large language models. So I thought, all right, let's check out some custom GPTs that are in this space in the venture capital or startup space. So today we're going to take a quick look at VC Matchmaker, where it says it handpicks top VCs to match startups. So let's just start. And I'm going to say my startup is Everyday AI. We're not technically a startup, but who knows? Maybe we'll go out and raise money from VC firms. So if you haven't used a GPT before, it's essentially a custom version of ChatGPT that the developer, whoever made this, puts in their own information and it kind of trains it to act and respond a certain way, right? So in this case, they presumably have a database of, venture capital firms, and you tell them about your startup and they pick it out for you. So right now it's saying it's asking me for some more information. So versus watching you, see me painfully type this out very slowly, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste some information in here. So you don't have to see me type very slow. When I do it live, I'm all, my T-Rex arms on the computer here. So essentially I'm just saying, we haven't raised any money. We're evaluating if we should raise money or not, right? So I want to get the most out of this GPT so we can see what we can get. And then I am giving it some information about Everyday AI. So I'm telling it that we've quickly become a top 10 tech podcast in the US, telling it a little bit about how we have a live stream, a newsletter, a little bit of even my own personal background. I know, if you're pitching a startup, people care about your background. And who knows, maybe, this GPT might match me up with a VC fund that is headed by a former journalist. Who knows? So getting some of my own personal information in there, getting information about Everyday AI, and then let's see what it spits out here. All right. So it says, based on the information you've shared about Everyday AI, I understand it's a rapidly growing media company specializing in generative AI, etc. All right. So now it's spitting it out. So it says, based on the specific needs of Everyday AI, I have identified a selection of VC venture capitalists that align well with your company's focus. All right, so pretty cool. So now it's spitting out, some different VC firms. So let's just look at this one as an example. So it's Protagonist. So we can go here and look a little bit more about what Protagonist is. All right, so now it's giving me a list. But so the cool thing about GPTs is people sometimes only think of a GPT as the one specific skill set it's trained on. But guess what? You can still use this just like you would normal ChatGPT. So let me show you what I'm saying. I'm going to go ahead and paste this prompt in and I'll tell you what I'm doing. So I'm saying, given each of their backgrounds, so all these different companies, so One Sharp Ventures and 1414 and 10X and 10D, Protagonist, right? So based on all of these different firms, now I'm asking ChatGPT to help me write a very short pitch on why they should invest in Everyday AI. And I'm saying, keep it succinct, thought-provoking, and something that grabs their attention with just a few sentences. Do not use emojis or vague statements or generalities. Write in an unconventional way that is attention-grabbing, using informal language, strong words, and engaging copywriting techniques. All right. If I was actually doing this, I would obviously spend a lot more time in my responses to ChatGPT, but this is just for a quick tutorial. So here we go. So not only did this GPT match me up with, 5 potential venture capitalist firms, but I took it a step further and then just asked, ChatGPT to write me a personalized message to all of these. All right. So quick one today, but I thought it was cool. I thought it was relevant. So let me know if this is helpful for you, or maybe, who knows, maybe you'll go create a startup and find your next investor this way. All right. If this was helpful, let me know, and please subscribe to youreverydayai.com. We'll see you back for another AI in 5. Thanks, y'all.